Welcome to our new moon event for May 2019. And boy, oh boy, this is a big one. This is a big shift. And the energies that are coming in right now, I find to be absolutely delicious and really exciting. Now, I'm also finding that a lot of my clients, a lot of my friends are not experiencing things the same way that I am. One of the things that has allowed me to experience this and not get too discombobulated about it is by really surrendering to the energies, because there is a lot flowing in right now. It is just nonstop shifts, nonstop changes within the collective. So I would really urge you to examine what's happening, really, really, really become the observer with your experience. Because I've had many instances over the last couple of weeks in which I'm going about my business and everything's cool, and then suddenly I get hit with a wave. And the collective energy right now, we really need to become very grounded and in our authority, because the majority of the collective has no idea what's going on and is very, very confused. So there's an enormous amount of anxiety. There's, all kinds of really potent emotions that are coming through. And as a result of that, it can feel really discombobulating. But as I said, becoming very observant of what's happening. For instance, yesterday I was going about my business and I got hit by this gigantic wave, and it was super, super uncomfortable. And I think that in the past, I probably would have, tried to shield myself or cheer myself up or, do a heart frequency meditation, which is not a bad idea. But in this case, I decided that I was just going to go ahead and feel it, allow it to flow through. And it moved very, very quickly. So remember that human beings are not made to deflect energy. Part of going into unity consciousness and the shift in consciousness that's taking place is being able to work with other people's energies and to actually, in a certain sense, we're metabolizing them. We are alchemizing them. So it has been pretty challenging, though. But as I said, my experience of it has been, really good. It is, I think I finally mastered riding these waves, and it's all about surrendering to the energies and really not being paranoid about what is coming up, because it's really easy when things get confusing like this to go into a real old paradigm, good versus evil. Oh, am I being attacked by something? And it's not the time to go into these kinds of paranoid states. That is very, very old paradigm. We are shifting our consciousness, and that means that we don't need to protect ourselves, not because there aren't bad energies out there, but because we are in our power energetically, and we don't need to protect ourselves because really it is all light. So with that in mind, I am pretty excited about what's going to come forward here, because I got just a little bit of a glimpse of it when I was feeling into it. And I think it's going to be really cool. So we are just going to go for it. And if this turns out to be a relatively short session, so be it. Okay. All right, so what we are going to be doing is really finally cleansing the last remnants of the muck that we had going on in December and in the beginning parts of this year. This new moon is really auspicious. It is one that is calling on us to step into our full power, to call back all parts of ourselves, and to really claim what we want. I know that everybody that I'm talking to is getting, it's like a smorgasbord of things being presented to them. And actually, somebody put it in an interesting way the other day. She said, it's like we have personal shoppers, and we are being shown all of the different options that we have. And I think that's a beautiful way to do it, because to think about it, because if we approach it with this light energy where, wow, I'm just being shown this possibility and this possibility, and it's not that we have to choose any of those right now. It is not being presented to us because we have to force ourselves into one of these things. It's a question of seeing the limitless possibilities that exist right now and making a conscious choice about what we want to experience. The timelines are splitting like crazy now, and people are experiencing such different things on this planet right now. We really have a choice as to what we want to experience. And so this is the time to stand firm and to be very, very judicious, very, very discerning about saying, well, this is what I want. This is what my soul craves. And I may not know how I'm going to get there. But what I am going to do is to take the next step that feels really good. That's all I have to worry about, because our souls know the plan. The souls have the big blueprint, and we are just walking inch by inch across it. And so it does take an enormous amount of faith. It takes courage. It takes that open heart, and it takes really deciding that we are going to go full out, that we want to be here at this time, that we proclaim that we are here for a reason, and that every bit of healing that we are doing, every bit of work that we're doing, the spiritual work that we're doing, is shifting the collective. And I'm just going to stress again, you know, when I say, oh, you've got all these different opportunities, there's a certain tension that comes with that, like, oh, you know, this is a test and I have to do it perfectly. If you were to right now go to a mountaintop and never have any contact with anybody ever again, you would still have completed your mission on this planet. You don't have to do. It's all a matter of, what is your preference? What do you want to experience? It's not a test. It's not a quiz. And we're not here for some final destination. We're here to be fully human, to fully experience this. And, you know, I lately have decided that I want to have fun. I have decided that I am going to make what I do, all of it, as fun as I possibly can. And it's really crazy because, as you guys all know, if you've been following my various complaining and talking about the energies, it's been pretty confusing. It's been kind of overwhelming with all of the different choices, all the different things that are happening. And now it has just clunk, fallen in. And it doesn't mean that I'm done, but it's like, everything makes sense now. I get this. I get this. And, you know, what is coming through is better than I could possibly have imagined, honestly. So let me just see. Somebody put something in the chat, so I just want to see. Okay, darling, that's fine. All right. So let's go on into it. Let's see what happens here. All right, so go ahead and close your eyes. And what I'd like you to do is kind of just make yourself really comfortable how you're sitting. Just feel your body root down into this moment, this time, this place, and really be here right now, following your breath all the way down into your belly. And just allow it to be almost circular. You're breathing in all the way down and just allowing it to flow back up. So it's almost like a torus with your breath. And just activate those chakras, activate your energetic system. Become conscious of the incredible, magical bag of chemical interactions and alchemy and beauty and molecules that are made up from the very stuff of the universe. Feel into this miraculous configuration. That is you. And breathing deeply. And now just feel into your feet. Allow them to soften. And allow your roots to begin to spread out and to give you that stability that you need to be fully present on the planet. All the way out, reaching out and providing you with an anchoring to the earth. And now I'd like you to open your crown. We're going to work more with our roots and our connection above in a minute, but let's just get the process going. And like a lotus flower, opening your crown, opening it up to the gentle etheric energies, filling the earth grid of all of beings on the planet, of goodwill, in energetic form, incarnate, all the different forms. And now reaching farther out, calling on guides, angels, all our helper energies, and reaching all the way out to the far reaches of the universe. So now, after this connection is established, feeling your connection below, feeling it above, I'd like you to call attention to the center of your being. Now, it might be useful to think of that as being at your solar plexus, which is just where your rib cage meets in the middle, just below. But feel into where is the center of my soul. And if you just observe this, you might notice that it's not a static place. This is your origin spark, pulling from infinity, the infinity within you, and constantly flowing outward in a dance of ongoing creation. And the infinity within you is the child that you were when you first came into this planet. It is that spark that has followed you, that is you from incarnation to incarnation. It's the very essence of you, and it is love, because you were created from infinite love. That is your birthright. And just allowing a vortex to spread from that infinity within and pushing that energy, your energy, all the way out to the known reaches of the universe. And now feeling that energy being returned to you, sending out love and receiving back infinite, unconditional love. And just bask in that feeling for a moment. That feeling of being loved. That feeling of being love. And now, from that infinity within yourself, I'd like you to take 3 breaths and bring that beingness, that infinite love, and allow it to fill your heart, just as though your heart were a goblet. This is the spark that knows all things, that created all things, that creates your reality. And just filling your heart. And on your 3rd exhalation, go ahead and send that spark, send that energy down through your spinal column. And as it goes, cleansing, clearing, releasing. Send it in a cord all the way down to the center of Gaia. And through that cord, allow your energy to flow. And just aligning your meridians, your chakras, with the chakras of the earth. Send her your appreciation, your love for the food that you eat, the water, the air, the incredible beauty of her, the absolutely sublime gorgeousness of her. And allow that gratitude to go down deep into the earth and feel it being reflected back. And the more you relax into this, the more you can align yourself with the energetics of the planet. There you go. Nice. And so now that we're beautifully anchored into our origin and into our birthplace, let us step outside of this realm. Let us step outside of our known reality and step into the void. And just visualizing leaving the envelope of our atmosphere and venturing out, out through our solar system, and looking at the Milky Way. We're at the very edge of our galaxy, and we're looking at the beautiful majesty. And keep going. See the gorgeous, amazing nebula. See all of the incredible creation that is ongoing. See if you can feel all of the evolutionary energy. It's all love. It is all beautiful. And continuing out past the edge of your awareness and your knowledge of the universe. And now stepping through the membrane into the place where there is no time, there is no space, and you are simply that origin spark. You're not any particular incarnation. You are part of the void. And rather than it being scary, it's a tremendous feeling of rest. You don't have to do anything. You can simply be. You can simply observe the rich potential that is in this place. And so now, visualize yourself touching down. And perhaps you're on a planet, perhaps you're in a plane. Maybe you don't really know where you are. But this place is fertile. The potential is almost thick in the air. And now, as the observer, as the creation spark, call forth your current incarnation on Earth as an avatar. And see that being and the box that she inhabits now. And this is your life. This is people you know, what you've created. This is the entirety of your life, and you can just see her standing there in that box. And now, look over to your right, and there's another box. In this box, all of your challenges have been resolved. In this box is peace. In this box is soul fulfillment and the knowledge that you are utterly, in this incarnation, fulfilling your role on the planet. In this box is your wildest dreams of what you want to experience. Not the material things, not the specific things, but the feelings that you want to have, the love, the belonging, the sense of fulfillment, the sense of joy, the sense of peace. In that box is everything that you want. And now see yourself, see this present incarnation. She's standing in the old box. And just spend a moment sending her enormous gratitude for all that she's been through, all that she has done, everything that she's experienced, all of the traumas of childhood, joys. Look at how beautiful she is in her expression, her accomplishments. Just send her gratitude for everything that she has been through. And now, you're going to ask her to move into the new box. The door's open with the old reality. And perhaps she's standing there. Maybe she's a little confused. Maybe she's got some trepidation, some little bit of fear. But you are going to reassure her that it is absolutely okay to step out of the known, to step out of the comfort, to step out of everything that she thought made up the world, and encourage her to take that leap across the unknown into that other box. And whatever you're visualizing right now, or perhaps there's nothing, it's perfectly fine. I'm seeing some people jumping across a chasm. I'm seeing some people walk. I'm seeing some people hesitating. So good. But just encourage her to take whatever action to get over to that box. And there she is. She's standing in the doorway of the new box. And as she does, a thrill of excitement arises, because within that box is everything. And it is so familiar. While it is brand new, it's almost as if every childhood dream is there. Everything that you wanted to experience is there. Every feeling, every bit of love. Doors open. And allow her to do whatever is comfortable for her. Just observe. Perhaps she's hesitating. Perhaps she's making it a lot harder for herself than she needs to. Perhaps she's putting up barriers to make it more difficult. We all do these things. It's all fun. It's just the way that we're experiencing it right now. And so that box is there. And I want you to begin to draw that to you. Draw it to you and begin to feel the incredible expansion of this new paradigm. The rules are not the same. We get to discover all over again. We get to experience all over again. We get to be like children exploring a brand new realm. And just imagine that now I'm seeing your inner child emerge. And the configuration of a triangle seems to be really important here. So now you are bringing forward your joyful child. This is the child who didn't fall for the conditioning yet. This is the child who just operates in joy and hasn't been punished or traumatized, just being herself. Hold out your hand and allow her to walk with you. And now, feeling these 3 different points of your consciousness. Child, the old box, and your divine spark. Draw them together. Draw them together and become once again home. And proclaim, I call back all parts of myself. I call back my power. I call back my love. I call back all of my energy from everywhere it was scattered in other people's fields, in other circumstances. I call it to me now. Feel the integration. If it's feeling rocky, breathe into it. Allow, release. Don't try to manage the energies. Allow them to all come and integrate. Your little girl, when she comes into you, it's as if she has to grow to fill out your skin. The current you, the old box you. Allow her skin, her energetic system to soften and release and to expand. Whatever sensations you're feeling, tingling, swirling, it's all good. Just allow those energies to integrate. You're whole, you're complete, you are perfect in every way. You are love incarnate. And now, in your integrated state, looking back at the old box, it's still there. And you might go and visit it just to remind yourself of what it was like. Sometimes it will come creep back and remind you of how it used to be. But you can come and live in this new box, this new container, this new beingness. And the more you allow, and the more you believe, and the more you have that unshakable faith, the more that you will inhabit every bit, every part of yourself. And now proclaim, I am in my power. I am in my joy. I am love. Only light is here. And only light will come to me. And so it is. And so now, just feel into your energetic system to see what's there. Send gratitude for this extraordinary experience and this glimpse into these incredible possibilities. And know that the more that you come and inhabit the new energy, the more it will become your reality. So a couple more deep breaths. And now you can slowly come back into this reality, this body, this time, this place, with a grateful heart. And bringing back all the love from beyond. Hey there. So I'm going to have to, I don't know what is going on here. I can't stop the, I can't stop the recording. So anyway, maybe I can get, the recording is officially over. But in any case, how are you doing? It was so funny because I opened my eyes at a certain point and there were a bunch of other people here. How are you doing? How's that?
Well, over half, I hope it's not going to be this way on the recording. Over half of your talking was, I could barely hear it or not hear it at all. It was all like, like underwater,
Kitty?
underwater or something. So,
all right. Well,
I don't know if other people had that issue. It looks like a bunch of people left, so maybe they did. I don't know.
yeah, it must have been.
Or a couple people.
All right. Okay. Well, what is going on here? I don't know why I can't, oh, here we go.